But this, I've come across a map, and when I plug in some of the locations for this map, it looks to be possibly linked. Like the killer is trying to admire their own work. They have now put out kind of a record of what they've done here. Take a look at this map. It says Moscow, Idaho, overview map number 1. On the right-hand side, there's a legend. It says bearable dentistry. Then there's feature 1, feature 2, feature 3, feature 4, 5, 6, 7. Hartung Theater, Kibbe Dome, Oxford Laundry, Sudsies Laundry, Tapped, The Laundry Room, United States Postal Service, University of Idaho Disc Golf, University of Idaho Golf Course. Now pay attention to all these landmarks, okay? So we know the Quarter Club is where they were that night. We know Mad Greek is where Maddie and Xana worked. You see here, it says Sudsies Laundry LLC. Well, 911 calls in Idaho College Town include reports of blood, unusual circumstances. Moscow, Idaho, the small town of Moscow, received a deluge of calls last week reporting suspicious activity and requesting welfare checks after 4 University of Idaho students were savagely stabbed to death in a home near campus, according to the recently released 911 logs. The owner of Sudsies Laundromat dialed 911 on November 23rd to report a mark on the column inside that looks like blood. An officer responded, but did not take a report. Now you will see that seems to be an ongoing theme, that MPD goes out, they assess the situation, and I want to say 100% of the time they do not write a report. It's very strange, especially at a time such as this. Now let's get into what he actually says. And here's what he says. We should all be marveling in his talent and commitment to perfection, a true artist in his craft, yet no one seems to be paying proper respects. Our guest of honor has been in these threads and continues to do so. Let me be the first to say welcome. Let me apologize for all those who came before me and tried to present childlike antics, thus wasting your valuable time. The floor is now properly yours. We are ready to listen. So now the writer goes over in a boastful way, or maybe in an admiring sort of way, where he says that these are the things he's seen that he very much gives props to, okay? That the killer did these particular things. So posted laundromat locations, he says that was brilliant. Posted coordinates as a gift. 2 trail cams found thus far, very smart. Seems no one checked for wireless cams behind the house in the woods, double brilliant. Remains immune to immature baiting from these forums, triple brilliant. Posted pic of one of the young ladies in the black bra, impressive photo. Let me show you that real quick, guys. Let me read the rest of them, and then I'll show you the black bra. Many other photos posted but have been ignored. I'm sure that caused a chuckle or two. Ultimately, the show must go on. Phase 2 due to commence. Here, the writer is saying that this is going to happen again. Now, somebody made a really good note of the dates that a lot of these murders have occurred, that it was on the 13th. I think the one in Oregon, the one in Washington. I don't have that in front of me, but that's what I've heard. And if that is true, I think he's doing a murder by numbers, that kind of thing, slash Zodiac. It's definitely, I think, a theme he's going with. I'm going to show you the coordinates real quick that the person posted. I can't remember the date. I feel like it was November 20th or so. But these are the coordinates that were posted in 4chan. They may have yielded something. That could be why the person who wrote this is sort of boasting that there were 2 trail cams found, and that there are other, I think, 2 trail cams that are behind the house in the wooded area that possibly haven't been found yet. I mean, if any of this is true, it's absolutely crazy. Again, we're going to say it's speculation right now. I want you to let me know what you think of it. It's awfully creepy. Okay, here's the black bra photo. Take a look at this. It says Moscow. So I don't know if this was manipulated to say Moscow, November 13th, 310. It very well could have been. But if you zoom in, it certainly looks like the window was free and clear of nothing obstructing the view, so they could actually see in, watch her changing. It's really creepy. There's also talk about anagrams that this person has been using. I want to share this message with you. Let's see if we can somehow unscramble what the words are. I can't remember how I found this. I think it was a picture posted in the 4chan forum. And it basically just said that this was posted recently by somebody, which we could all suppose is probably the person who carried out these deaths and stuff. So it says, boyfriend of unfortunate has had satellite turned upside down. Now, what is an anagram? An anagram is, so it's a word, so it's where letters in one word could be scrambled and turned into a whole other word. So if you plug all these words in, you might figure out what it's saying. So that's kind of interesting. Now, next point. I'm trying to make my point fast here. Next thing that was stated, that was shown on that map, is the coyotes. Okay, this is why the coyotes are important. This is back from 6 years ago. It says someone's murking coyotes and leaving the carcasses all over University of Idaho Greek Row. For the second time this year, fraternity and sorority members at the University of Idaho woke up to a strange sight of multiple coyote carcasses laying on the doorsteps of their Greek homes. A man was originally caught placing the dead animals on Delta Zeta's stoop back in late January, and this past Friday, more coyote bodies appeared on the porches of the Pi Cap, Alpha Pi, and Pi Phi houses. So it says on January 20th, a man left a dead animal on the porch of a sorority and was caught on camera. He admitted to police he had done it on a dare. In that case, the suspect did not face charges because their sorority did not want to press them, said Captain Tyson Barrett of Moscow PD. In that case, the sorority just wanted the suspect to clean up the mess. In last week's incident, police said they do not have any suspects, though the man from the first incident is being questioned. Barrett said the second incident did not appear to have the same MO. In the second incident, it appeared someone threw the carcasses from a car from the alleyway behind the houses. Barrett said, in the first incident, the suspect had taken the time to place it nicely at the door. Okay, so here's the next link. This happened back on, it was either April 30th or May 1st.
And welcome to the Sunday News at 10. I'm Doug Petcash. We start with a tragic story out of North Idaho. The Moscow Police Department says officers found the body of a young Boise man this morning. The body of 19-year-old Hudson Lindow of Boise was found in Paradise Creek near College Avenue in Moscow this morning. The Moscow Police Department says they responded to reports of a body in the creek around 11:30 this morning. The investigation is ongoing, but police say foul play is not suspected.
Take note that that location was listed on this map. It says Paradise Creek. So again, either it is somebody just taking note of all the different incidences that have happened in, let's say, the last several years, or he's taking a bow because he carried it out without being caught. He carried out all these different incidents without being caught. And he's very proud of himself. And in a sort of braggadocio way, he's taking credit. Let me show you what was also posted there. There was this extremely graphic post. I can't even show it to you guys, but what it was blood all over a room. And it looked like either symbols or maybe even words. I mean, I couldn't make out words, but maybe if I could see all of, like, an entire panoramic view, maybe there would be words. But anyway, things written in blood. And so in the same area as that particular post, there was this written. It says, it's okay to notice the coincidences. So just to sort of go over it one more time, This post that I found with a map is stating that all these different locations on the map are associated with the killer in some way, that this is not coincidence, that there is a connection here. And at this time, the person who is doing the admiring, or let's say could be the killer, is saying that he put out coordinates where the cops then found 2 trail cams, that there are also 2 or 3 other trail cams behind the home that have possibly not been found yet. Let's go over it one more time. One, he's got all these places listed in the legend. So all of these are significant somehow. When I plug in the location, Paradise Creek body found, and then this Sudsy's laundry where there was blood found on the wall. There's also these locations that were associated with the girl, such as Mad Greek, where Maddie worked, then the corner club where they went that night. Now there's also this Idaho farmhouse bakery. I'm not sure if that is affiliated with the killer. I ask that you please do not bother this business, but it was cited in that, on that map, Idaho farmhouse bakery, so I wanted to take a look at it. It looks like it was recently established in 2021. Let's scroll through it real quick. There's this beautiful, look, loaves of bread. I don't know if this is supposed to be like some sort of a sign. We're downstairs at the Mountain Home Grange. We will be here until 3 p.m. Come by and say hi. But look at this bread. It looks amazing. I was just staring at these cinnamon rolls over here, going, I gotta make some cinnamon rolls. This just looks incredible. But take a look at this. So this is a bakery popped up in the last couple years. I don't know why it's on that map. It's a little interesting though, isn't it? It's out 1912 Center. So anyway, there it is. Not a clue, but the person who made this map is suggesting that there is some sort of affiliation or association with all these different locations. Then you've got where the coyotes were found. If you look over here on the left of the screen, bottom left, dead coyotes were put in these specific places. So somehow it's all tied together. And then the person comments and says, posted laundromat locations, brilliant. Posted coordinates as a gift, 2 trail cams found thus far, very smart. Seems no one checked for wireless cams behind the house in the woods, double brilliant. Remains immune to immature baiting from these forums, triple brilliant. Posted pic of one of the young ladies in the black bra. Impressive photo. Many other photos posted but have been ignored. I'm sure that caused a chuckle or two. Ultimately, the show must go on. Phase 2 to commence. And the picture of that anagram again. What do these words become? All right. So anyway, we will leave it there. I'm going to continue to do some looking into this. Nothing confirmed here. This is just what I found, and it's concerning. Hopefully everybody's having a good weekend. Take care.